Hello everyone, this is an ActorPlace tutorial on editing your headshots, in particular your primary headshot, before you upload it to ActorPlace. There are a number of programs for editing photos. Some of them you pay for, some of them are free, and there are some that are online that you can use instantly, and that's one of the programs we're going to use today. The program I've chosen is called Picnik. It's www.picnik.com, and that's the homepage you see here. That's the picnik.com homepage. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this site, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on Get Started Now. As you see, there's no registration required, there's no sign up. You can just go right to this site and start editing your photos. So I click on Get Started Now, and the program will load up. I'm going to go over here to upload a photo, and it's going to open up a window asking me to choose the photo. In this case, I'm going to use my friend Alec here. He's not really my friend, but I found this picture online and it was a good one to use. So on the Picnik website, the first thing we want to look at is when you've uploaded your photo is right down here in the bottom. I have the dimensions of the photo, and this is the width by the height. So it's 751 pixels wide by 625 pixels high. Well, what we want to do is we want to change this picture so that the pixel ratio, okay, is the same as a standard 8x10 photograph. Okay, 8 inches wide by 10 inches high. Any ratio that matches that. What I like to do is I like to use half those numbers and use that and make it that many pixels. So I like to make it 400 wide by 500 high. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start by changing the smaller number of the two. So look and see which of these numbers is smaller. The first one we want to change to 400, the next one we want to change to 500, but we want to change the smaller number first. So in this case, it's the 500, which here is 625. We're going to start by resizing. So I go up here to resize, click on this. It's going to open up this window. I'm going to tab over to, or click over to here. I'm going to change this to 500, type it in. Make sure this Keep Proportions box is checked, otherwise your photo will get very skewed. And I'm going to click OK. Now when I look down here, the picture has changed. The ratio is still the same, but now my height, my up-down, is 500 pixels. Now all I need to do is make this 400 pixels, and I'm going to do that by cropping the photo. The first number we changed by resizing, the second number we changed by cropping. So I click on Crop, and I will get a window here that I can move around. I can drag different ways, even diagonally. What I'm going to do first is, since the height, the 500, I don't want to change, I'm going to drag my crop window to the top and the bottom so that it automatically is at the 500. Now I'm going to drag either side out until this number here goes to 400. And sometimes you have to play with it. There we go. Now, as you see, his hair's cut off a little bit, so I'm just going to drag this over. I could save it like that, where it's a little off center, or I could move it more center like that. Now all I have to do is save this picture. Well, actually I'm going to click OK. And now my photo, as I notice down here, is 400 by 500. And now all I need to do is save it by Save and Share. It's going to ask me for the name. I'm going to change the name. It's going to give me the name of the original picture. And if I save it like this, it's going to overwrite the original picture, which I usually don't want to do. So I'm going to call this Alec1. Then I'm going to look down here at this area. And you see the file size says 33.1 kilobytes. Well, primary headshots can be up to 80 kilobytes in size, and I want the highest quality photo I can get. This compression bar is set to 8 automatically because that's usually what they call the sweet spot for file size versus quality. But in this case, I'm going to raise it all the way up to 10 and see what it does for my size. It's still only 60, which is fine. So I'm going to click Save. It takes me back to the same folder I was in before. Gives me my folder name. I click Save. I click Close to finish working with this particular photo. It takes me back to this upload page where now I can upload a new photo and do the same thing all over again. I hope this helps you out. Enjoy using Picnik.